What is going on, everyone? Welcome to No Chill Promos. How y'all doing? Hope y'all having a blessed day today. And before I begin today's video, I just want to do a quick shout out to all subscribers to the channel. I appreciate you guys. And let's get right into it. Last night was AEW's Double or Nothing pay-per-view. And yesterday was also my birthday, so I decided just to chill and just take the day off. Say fuck it, just want to enjoy the pay-per-view. And it was a good pay-per-view. They did do a few people dirty on this show, but I'll get to it later on. My predictions was 8-3 after the fact. Apparently there was a fucking everybody does not love the Acclaim versus Brian Cage and the Gates of Agony. I guess that was on the pre-show, which I didn't watch the pre-show, and they say announcing fucking matches at the last minute, so I can't count it. But the Acclaimed won or whatever. You got fucking grown men scissoring each other in the ring. I don't want to see that shit. I don't want to see men scissoring, alright? Hey, but that's common for you. Like, let's not get some of the sexy chicas on the show to scissor each other. Not literally, because that's not TV-14, but no, we won't get women to do it. We'll have the men do it. My first L for tonight came via Deonna Purrazzo versus Thunder Rosa. I had Rosa going into it. She lost. Deonna went over. I don't know what they plan on doing with Thunder Rosa, but hopefully, I like to see her, get that belt back at some point down the road. Starting with the pay-per-view itself, the main show. It was Bruv, Mr. Bruv himself, Will Ospreay, challenging Roderick Strong for the International Championship. Great match, great fucking match. I enjoyed it. I enjoy when Roderick starts spazzing in that ring and he starts going crazy, and he was hitting the shit out of Will with his fucking chops, man. They're telling the story of Will not trying to hit the Tiger Driver 91 or Storm Driver, whatever you want to call it, anymore after his match with Danielson. Now, I think Danielson's fine. I think that shit was just kayfabe because, the motherfucker was out there wrestling in the main event, so he don't look hurt to me, but Will didn't hit it. He almost lost though. And here's one thing I want to point out that I don't think Will gets enough credit for it, and that's these false finishes. When this motherfucker wants to sell, he can sell. This is the problem with Will mostly that I have with him is the non-selling that he does, which is in every fucking match. Like he knows some type of move that he just took. But that false finish where he sold the hell with that sick kick, I thought it was over. Yeah, he needs to get more credit. He's one of the best I've seen, because most matches you can tell, I'm like, yeah, it's like, what's the point? They're just going through the motions. He's not gonna get pinned there. But with Will, there's been a few times I watch his matches and I'm like, is it gonna end here? It's like, oh shit, and it doesn't. Keeps going. So to his credit, man. Will got the win via Stormbreaker, and he's now new international champion, which I've seen this coming because, again, this comment, one of his top three, the big three, which is him, Okada, and Mercedes Moné. Congratulations to him. Next match was for the Undisputed Trios Championship, and that's by order of the Bang Bang Gang. Bullet Club Gold. Defending their belts against Triángulo de la Muerte, the returning faction of Pac, Penta, and Rey Fénix. I enjoyed the match for what it was, just a typical six-man tag match. They got their shit in, but the most important thing that happened is my nigga Juice Robinson is back. Now, I know he's probably not 100%, but hey, he doesn't need to be wrestling if he doesn't have to, man. He just be on TV with the gang, because he's an integral part in the BCG, all right, and he's been sorely missed. So I'm glad to see him back. I popped when he showed up. I was like, oh shit, it's Juice, because I wasn't expecting him to return just yet. he wasn't the only return on this show, which I'm about to get into. But Bullet Club Gold retains their championships via assistance from Juice Robinson, and they go over on Triangulo de la Muerte. The other returns that we got to see was Who Wants Your Story Time with Adam Cole, baby. Mr. Adam Cole himself coming back, who's not 100%, but it's always good to see Adam Cole. He's not one of my favorites. He was in ROH. Like he was the fucking man in ROH. And at some point in the near future, when I get more subs, I want to start doing like my Mount Rushmore of certain companies, because he's on there for ROH. He was the fucking man during that time. But Adam Cole comes out, cuts a promo, brings out that ugly ass devil mask that they be wearing, and I'm not a fan, never will be a fan of this whole devil shit that they were doing or try to keep doing. It's not for me. But he gets interrupted by a returning Maxwell Jacob Friedman, who's on his 2002 Triple H shit with the jean jacket, and I think that's done by design to try to mock him for his promo here coming up. So he hugs Adam Cole, then proceeds to low blow him, typical Friedman shit. Then he cuts his promo, and at one point he literally says, "Just in case you've forgotten, just said who the hell I am." And that's literally what Triple H said back in 2002 when he returned from his quad injury. And Triple H was yoked back then. Like that early 02 run that he had, I think physically Triple H looked his best during that time. Like that dude was jacked as shit. And I think Maxwell must have been a fan of Triple H during this time. But not anymore, because this motherfucker has an AEW tattoo on his fucking leg. Like, I understand if you want to be a AEW lifer for as long as the company exists, but you don't have to get a fucking tattoo to prove that, man. So I think it's stupid, but hey, he's here to stay, which I never doubt that he was leaving in the first fucking place. Like, you kidding me? Like, this motherfucker has free reigns to pretty much say whatever the fuck he wants for the most part, except for like shit like retard or motherfucker or most profanity that you can't say on air. But it's good to see Mr. Maxwell back. Still looks in good shape, but I know he's not 100% yet, and I don't expect to see him wrestling anytime soon. It's good to see him. Next match, I believe, was for the AEW Women's Championship. This timeless Toni Storm defending her belt against Serena Deeb. Now, this was my second favorite match of the night. These two ladies went out there and put on a banger. Alright? Better than the other women's match that was on later tonight. And I'm not going to break down the match spot by spot. I just highly recommend you watch it. Enjoy the psychology, the storytelling, and the moves that were executed. You had Serena Deeb at one point, had a submission locked in on Toni Storm. Yeah, Mariah May was on a Rocky IV shit, trying to throw in the damn towel. But yeah, Luther wasn't having it. Toni Storm breaks free, comes out, and blames Luther for trying to throw in the towel. This man can't catch a break, man. Poor Luther. But Toni Storm gets the win here after hitting Avalanche Storm Zero, followed by another Storm Zero in the middle of the ring. 1, 2, 3. And she retains her championship, as she should. But now they're teasing the eventual breakup between Mariah and Toni. And I'm looking forward to seeing that match. Both these women can go. So it'll be intriguing to see how things play out. Next match was for the Fuck the World Championship. The defending champion, Y2NDA, the Ayatollah of Non-Disclosure, Mr. Chris Jericho, going up against said Hook, Mr. Hook, and one of my favorites in New Japan, as I stated before, the wrestler, Katsuyori Shibata, my nigga. So, Another match, I enjoyed it. It's more of a spot fest. Jericho was getting fucked up during this match. At some point, I guess there's like a bag of dice that got brought into the ring, and then Jericho did a whole bunch of bumps over it. Then you had Big Bill come out to run interference, and we got one of the crazy spots of tonight, which was a Hook hitting the exploder suplex off the apron onto a table outside the ring on Big Bill. And the visual of this shit was crazy, the way that Bill landed on that fucking table. So go check that out if you haven't seen it. But long story short, Chris Jericho retains his championship via Brian Keith, who came out and helped Jericho retain his championship. I guess he's now a pupil for Jericho. I don't know. Well, I guess they'll explain on Dynamite. But if it leads to Jericho possibly dropping the FTW belt to Brian, I'm all for it. So that's one step in the right direction for Jericho to try to make amends for his character. Next match was Mr. Freshly Squeezed Orange Cassidy having his grudge match against Trent Beretta, which I don't give a fuck about this match, man. To be honest, like Orange got his old theme song back, which was cool. He's another wrestler that I don't think he ever had a bad theme song. But they went out there, they had a match. I had to step away for a bit, so I didn't get to see the ending, but I heard Orange Cassidy got the win, as you should have. On Dynamite this week, Mr. Don Callis is now going to have an invitation for Orange Cassidy to join the family. So that goes along with my prediction that this man's going to turn heel. So now I'll be interested to see a heel Orange Cassidy character play out. Now here comes my second L for tonight in this next match, which is an eliminator match for the IWGP World Heavyweight Championship. Why the fuck is it an eliminator match? I have no clue. I think the concept is fucking retarded. Shouldn't just have this man defend the championship. It wouldn't matter anyway because fucking Konosuke lost. Alright, and I'm about to get into this shit because this was some fucking bullshit. Alright, besides another match that happened later on. But yeah, the champion currently Stone Cold Bald Moxley, John Moxley, going up against the Alpha, Konosuke Takeshita. I was enjoying the match. It's weird. I'm like, how the fuck does Moxley wrestle better with a kayfabe injury than he does when he's not injured? Man, like, hey, this man he was hitting his moves clean, like that one cutter he did in the middle of the match. I'm like, okay, all right, okay, Moxley, I see you. There's also like this sick arm wrench that Konosuke hit on Moxley on the ring apron. But that was sick. That was a good spot, you know. Another good spot is when Konosuke was out of nowhere hits this nasty ass forearm on Moxley, man. And I don't care what anyone says. I'm like, the Konosuke has like one of the best forearms right now in the business because he looks like he could legit knock niggas out with that forearm. How he throws his weight into it, you know what I mean? So Konosuke then proceeds to hit Moxley's finisher on him, which I think what's it called? That Death Rider DDT, whatever. Followed by another knee strike that he does. Moxley kicks out at 2. Moxley then hits his finisher on Konosuke, and he fucking wins. Alright, so I understand now what Konosuke was saying, how everything is shit since he's been in America, man. When he has to put up with bullshit like this. Like, this man can't beat a kayfabe, one-arm fucking Moxley in an eliminator match. The fucking title wasn't even on the line. He can't even beat him in an eliminator match. This man can't even qualify to challenge for the IWGP Championship, man. That's how fucking bad it is. And people wonder why Moxley gets shit on. There's bullshit like this, man, where there's been several times where this motherfucker should not have gone over. Like, instance, when he first fought Orange Cassidy for the International Championship. Should just let him win that the first fucking time, man. So back to my fuck Moxley shit, because that was some bullshit he pulled. But I expected it because this Moxley can't help himself. And poor Konosuke. Hopefully the man can recover somehow I don't know how exactly, but I hope he does. I'm praying for him. Now, this next match is where my third L for tonight comes into play, and that's for the TNT Championship, with the defending champion Adam Copeland defending his belt against Malachi Black in a barbed wire steel cage match. And Adam comes out with a Brood entrance. I like the theme song. I like that. Like, Metalingus is cool, whatever, but I mean, I've heard that shit so many fucking times to where, like, I prefer, you think you know me, you think you know me. Never gonna stop, yeah, never gonna stop. You know, that version, never gonna stop. I think it was like Rob Zombie that did that shit. Yeah, that theme song I prefer over Metalingus, in my opinion. Yeah, he comes out, has a cool entrance, and this man Adam was on his Jeff Hardy shit throughout this match. This man doing like sunset power bombs on tables, man doing the elbow drops off the top of the steel cage. I'm like, okay, Adam, this man's going for it. Then the rest of House Black comes out. Buddy Matthews and Brody King, they tease turning on Malachi, which, I mean, I don't know what's gonna happen. I mean, that'd be fucking stupid. No, I don't want to see the House of Brood, or wherever they want to call it, House of Blood. Like, House of Black is fine just the way it is. They just need some fucking wins under their belt. You know, they said the House always wins, but to me, it looks like they always lose. when it matters the most, they always fucking lose. Right? So, House of Black beats up on Adam in the middle of the ring. Then the lights go out, and then we get a surprise appearance from Mr. Gangrel. Alright, the leader of the Brood. He hits his Impaler DDTs on Buddy and Brody. And that was a cool visual. It was cool to see him hit the Impaler for the one time. And Malachi knocks his ass out with the Faded Black, or whatever he calls his, that spin kick he does. And Gangrel sold the shit out of it. Malachi turns around. Adam spears him. 1, 2, 3. And still your TNT champion, Adam Copeland. And again, Malachi Black has yet to have any singles gold in AEW. As long as he's fucking been there, man. So, hey, at this point, he has to be fucking leaving, man, once his contract's up. He has to. I wouldn't blame him one fucking bit. You know? Even though I don't really trust Trips to book him right either. They say doing Malachi dirty, man. It's a damn shame. But moving right along to the so-called triple main event. You know, I'm so tired of hearing these triple or co-main events. There's only one fucking main event. Okay, that's why it's called main event, because it's the last match to go on for the show. All right, there's no such thing as co-main events. You know, triple main events, quadruple main events. Stop it, man. So I'm trying to boost people's egos, man. All right, there's only one main event. Let's keep it that way. It's worked so far all this fucking time. You know, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. All right. Next match for the TBS Championship. You got Willow Nightingale defending her belt against the debut of Mercedes Moné, the CEO of AEW. Going into this match, obviously, I predicted Mercedes was going to win here, because ain't no fucking way. Someone that's making as much money as her is going to lose her fucking match for a mid-card title. What is going to happen? And I was correct. Right. She comes out, has the elaborate entrance, whatever, comes out. I don't care for her theme song, and I don't hate Mercedes Moné. Like, I want to see her succeed. Like, I respect the fact that she has such high regard for Eddie Guerrero, because Eddie Guerrero is also my favorite wrestler of all time. So I respect that. She comes out, has her entrance, then here comes Willow. Who, hey, I ain't gonna hold you. All right, Willow's been looking good here lately. All right, she looked good here tonight. So did Miss Stacklander in the background, you know, and Stokely Hathaway, who was hilarious. We need to see more like that. That dude needs to be on commentary. Stokely, whenever he's done fucking managing, put that dude on commentary, man. That dude's hilarious. Yeah. They had the match, and I'm watching this shit. I'm just like, why am I more impressed with Willow than I am with Mercedes Moné? I'm more impressed with watching Willow wrestle, man. The shit she was doing. I get it. When you're Mercedes Moné and you weigh like 90 pounds, you're limited to what you can do as far as your moveset on a woman like Willow. But yeah, I mean the match was mid, in my opinion. Like I said, Tony Storm and Serena Deeb was way better, but the match was decent overall. But what was impressive was the finish. How Monet got her up for I don't know what the fuck she calls her new finisher, but it's like a gory flatliner, I guess DDT or some shit like that. That's what we want to call it technically. But she didn't get to hit it clean, but it's so impressive that she held her up the way she did. It wasn't clean, but shit's a finisher on Willow. 1, 2, 3, and your new TBS champion, which is predictable as shit, Mercedes Moné. So now all the big three for Con-Man, Ospreay, Okada, and Moné are now champions for the company. Poor Willow, because not only does she lose her championship, now she loses her best friend, as Stacklander clotheslines the shit out of her and turns heel officially with Stokely backing her. Yeah, it's not looking good for Willow right now. I'll be praying for her. Going on to the co-main event, which is Swerve Strickland defending his AEW World Championship against the Patriarch, Christian Cage. Now, I popped for Swerve's entrance here with the Christian, come out and play. That was a Warriors reference. I'm like, oh shit, because you had Prince Nana with the bottles and shit. And I'm like, okay, all right. This is what I like to see here. Referencing good movies like The Warriors. Like, if you haven't seen The Warriors, I highly fucking recommend you watch it. Right, that's in my top 10 movies of all time. The Warriors. Right, just from like the opening sequence of Tyrus giving his speech. Like, yeah, dude, that guy, and then got a crowd using this shit. Like, yeah, it's such a good movie, man. It's such a classic. You got Swerve come out with his Warriors-inspired attire. I mean, yeah, this was this might be my favorite entrance of the year so far, man. So since I'm such a fan of the Warriors, so. Yeah, these two go out. They had a good match. As predicted, because I mean both these guys are professionals. Two of the best in the company right now, going at it, showing it how it's done. Big ups to Christian, who will always be better than Adam Copeland, because at least Christian can put over younger talent. All right, and they went out there, had a banger match. And the finish was fucking crazy. This man Swerve had like a house call in midair when Christian was trying to do a spear like that. That might have been spot of the night right there. Like, besides the bullshit and the main event, but that was fucking sick. All right. And Swerve hits another house call to retain the AEW World Championship. So enjoyed the match. I'm not gonna go over everything that happened. You know, you had the bullshit with the Luchasaurus, Nick Wayne, and Mama Wayne, the MILF Wayne, as some people like to call her. You know, but point is, Christian went out there, put over Swerve, and the right man won. So, kudos to both men. That leads me to the main event. I'm trying to wrap this video up because this is my longest video I made so far. And that's Anarchy in the Arena, where shit's about to hit the fan. The Elite going up against Team AEW, Bryan Danielson, FTR, and Darby Allin. You got the Elite come out, do their entrances. Jungle Jobber Jack Perry does get an entrance because he's back there fighting off Darby Allin. Team AEW comes out, starts whooping on the Elite's asses. At some point, Bucks stop the match, and you got Matt Jackson grabs some mic. He's like, hey guys, play your theme song, okay? You know, the best theme song in AEW right now. Can you play it for us? Thank you. And they play a theme song, and then Bryan Danielson gets the mic. He says, cut that bullshit off. Like, I want you to fucking play the greatest theme song in wrestling. And they play Danielson's Final Countdown. You can make an argument. Hey, Final Countdown by Europe, that's a great fucking theme song. Ain't my favorite of all time. That might be like a video of that shit, and somehow that won't get copyright some of the best theme songs of all time. But yeah, imagine getting your ass whooped to Final Countdown, playing in the background. This match was all over the place, and it does live up to his name of being anarchy in the arena, because that's exactly what this fucking match was. Then you go back, you have Jungle Jobber, Jack Perry trying to run over fucking Darby, trying to kill him again with like a Final Destination moment. And they do a close up, and it looks like Jack's sounding like the crash. He's like knocked out or whatever, and they didn't see where Darby was. Like, is he alive? Is he dead? Like, what the fuck's going on here? And you go back to the ring, and these guys are fighting, you know, throughout the fucking arena, whatever. And then Darby finally makes his appearance. He has a flamethrower. Fucking somehow, fucking Jack Perry brings out Con Man, and Con Man just fucking scurries. He just fucking scurries. There's like a vlog of Con Man scurrying out the fucking ring. Pretty much like no sound of damage Jack did to him. Then you have Darby using the flamethrower and fucking lighting Jack Perry on fire. So, hey, props to Jack for wanting to be barbecued live on pay-per-view. I'm not gonna go over every fucking spot that happened in this match because, like I said, shit was all over the place. But Darby gets hung from like the rafters somehow from the Young Bucks. Okada brings out the thumbtack shoes. The Bucks suck, expose Darby's broken nose. They super kick him with the thumbtack shoes. Bryan Danielson then comes out, try to help him. Hits the Bucks with the shoes. Then you get back and forth sequences between Bucks suck, FTR, Okada, and all of them, and it leads to the finish of Jack Perry coming out in the Psycho Knee on Bryan Danielson to get the win for the Elite, the Elite. And that's it for the pay-per-view. There was no Camille, no Megan Baines fine ass, no return of the best female wrestler on the planet, Jamie Hayter. So I don't fucking know, but I'll give this show an 8 out of 10. It was a good way to end my birthday. And I enjoyed the pay-per-view overall. Even though Malachi and Kinosuke losing was some fucking bullshit. Alright, fuck that. But yeah, let me know your thoughts. How did you guys feel about the pay-per-view? Sorry this video was longer than I anticipated, but it was a long ass fucking pay-per-view. It was like, what, like fucking 12 matches usually? So, want to know if you guys enjoyed the pay-per-view. Like, what was your favorite match, favorite moment, favorite spot, or if you hated it. You know, if you think this show was a waste of time, or what was the match you hated the most. So let me know in the comment section. Yeah, like, dislike, comment, subscribe. Yeah, I think some of the dislikes I got on some of these videos, like the Samantha Irvin video, I think it's fucking with my algorithm for, I guess, these videos getting put out, but fuck it, man. I want to build this channel, the foundation on honesty. You know what I mean? Like, I want you guys to be honest. If you guys agree with me, obviously you're gonna like. If you disagree, obviously you're gonna dislike it. You know, it is what it is, man. I'm just here to speak my mind. You know, and not sugarcoat shit. So, if you watch the video in its entirety, I thank you very much and God bless you, because I mean, this show is long as fuck. I mean, you had the pre-show starts at like 6:30, and then the fucking show didn't end till like almost 1 o'clock in the fucking morning. So, yeah, I mean, I'm sorry the video's longer than I anticipated, but I want to do a review on it. So, I appreciate you guys for watching. Be safe, be blessed, take care of yourself. And with that said, I'm out this bitch. Till next time.